Yo, what it do? Is Nitty. Today, I'm talking about standing firm. Standing firm, standing firm, standing firm. Nowadays, this time in history is the best time to stand firm because there's so many followers out here. There's nothing wrong with that because even a leader needs to follow. But what I mean by standing firm is standing firm in who you are. Oftentimes you see certain women that are beautiful, beautiful women. And the only thing, well, sometimes you see them do this. They say, the only thing I don't like about myself is my nose, or my eyelashes or something small. But I'm saying to stand firm in who you are, like embrace who you are. Like, I don't understand why in society a lot of times people always got to find what's wrong all the time. You ain't got to look for wrong, it'll come find you. Like, what is your fuel? Last I heard, you couldn't just put a trash bag in your gas tank and think your car gonna run. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like you gotta be intentional with where you're trying to go in life. And standing firm means to stand firm in who you are, because this world will push you around if you don't know yourself. They'll tell you, if I was you, I'd wear another pair of shoes, another pair of shirt. I'll do this type of haircut. I like that hat. Man, you should wear a button up. Man, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. I'm gonna stand firm in who I am. If anybody need to know me, it's me. I look at it like this. It's cool to take constructive criticism and stuff like that, but some things you just gotta be yourself at. Most things, really a lot of things you should be yourself at. Your sense of humor, long as it ain't offending nobody, you know what I'm saying? Sense of humor, the way you see life, your angles, the hobbies you like to do. How can anybody enjoy what somebody else does as a hobby? It has to be something that you enjoy. So you live your life for you. You stand firm with who you are and what you do. Because when you look at the end of your life, would you like to be remembered as somebody who just try to please everybody else? That's somebody you never knew because they never knew themselves. Only thing they did was try to please everybody else and never took the time to find themselves. You need to always try to find yourself in the moment and in your life and question, like, where am I going? Who am I? What am I trying to do? What I want to be remembered as. Stand firm on that. Plan it out and stand firm on that. You know who you are. And it's cool to understand where people coming from. I think you should know that. But you got to be yourself. Even if if you don't fit around certain people, you have to pull yourself away so you can still be you and stand firm on who you are. We all are like most of us are like trees that sway. You could bend, but you shouldn't break. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, to the core of you gotta be who you are. That's who you were made to be. And stand firm on that. Sometimes you might work a job that, they, to the core, they don't like you to your core. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool, because I look at it like this. You got to do a job, not to make everybody like you. You wasting energy doing that. But if it's to the core, you might have to find you something else. Because how could something temporary like a job try try to enforce something that's permanent. And that's who I am and who you are. You know what I'm saying? They can't change that. That's their problem. It ain't your problem. Stand firm, you know? So, in decisions, you make decisions. People might not understand your decisions. But hey, that's why they call your decisions. Stand firm on it. You know? It's okay to bend. It's not okay to break. Because I'm not here to break, you're not here to break, we not here to break. You're here to be yourself. Stand firm on that. Anyway, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all be blessed.